Alright guys, guess what I just got in the mail? Well guys, it's big. So, look at this. Tilt you back a little bit, because I need some space to put it on the table. Look at this. Rawr. You see? Yes, see? Guys, we got a light. So, anyway, gonna do an unboxing, first impressions of this. Amaran, what's it called? Verge Max. So, stay tuned for this. Let's see. Do I got enough space to put it on here? Maybe like this. Get you put over there. Here, hold tight, guys. Hold tight. Alright. Put that over there. Get this over here. Put you over here. Flip you back around. Flip. Ta-da! Alright, guys. So this thing right here, it's a big old studio light and everything for small spaces. So, by the way, I was just at Walmart, because I had to get some stuff, for the Super Bowl and everything, go Seahawks. Here we go. So, I'm on Instagram and everything. By the way, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's just Marty Kaufman. So I'm on Instagram, and Captain Kirk. I think he's still going by Captain Kirk. Not really 100% certain, but I think so. Anyway, so he was talking about the Osmos Nano, and then my buddy Brantley, he also got himself an Osmos Nano. And I was like, alright, so I picked up an Osmos Nano. So if you see the videos that aren't, in my room, that's on the Osmos Nano. But then, he's, showing people his, studio, his, computer, this, that, other thing. And he showed a very thin light. And he's like, I got a small space, and this is a small light. I used to have big lights, like soft boxes and whatnot, what have you. And he's like, I got this Amaran Verge Max and everything. And he's like, it's really thin. And I was like, dang. I was like, I gotta pick that up and everything, because you guys know, always gotta be grown. And if you're unaware, the only lights I got in here is the overhead light. You see? I'll show you. I got that. And then I got a little tree light right there, you see? Anyway, so that's the only lights I got in here. So this will be an actual, I guess I got this light too, This will be an actual, light. So anyway, this is unboxing, first impressions. Possibly we'll be able to put it together, but who really knows? And sipping on the Lando Norris Monster, if you're wondering. I guess so. By the way, don't get this on Amazon, because it takes at least in my area, it'll take over a week to get shipped to you. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to wait a week for this and everything. And then I looked on the actual website, and it was I think it was $30 or $40 more expensive, and it was sold out. So then I went over to B&H Photo, not sponsored, but hey, B&H Photo, if you want to sponsor this, get a hold of me in the DMs, on the Instagram, Marty Kaufman. So I went out to the B&H Photo, and it was $30 cheaper than the manufacturer's website, and free 2-day shipping. So I was like, fresh officer. So if you're wondering, I got this on B&H Photo, so go check it out. Anyway, so all I know about this is what I saw on little Captain Kirk's little Instagram reel or whatever. I believe they're calling it Yap content nowadays, but to me personally, I think Yap content is just vlogs. I be doing the daily vlogs. Check them out. So anyway, guys, let's go. So big old box. What's in the box? I guess so. Hoorah! Don't need that. I guess so. Let's see what we got. We got a phone piece. Oh, that's pretty secured in there. Alright, let's see. Can I grab this thing out of here? Oh, and what's really nice, guys, it's not just the light. It also comes with a stand. You see? A stand. Ooh, ah. So, we'll put that aside right quick. So you can just clamp it onto your desk and, Bob's your uncle, as they say. I guess this is just the light right here. Alright. So you got this little dealie. Alright, let's see. Ta-da! Alright. Looks like it's all encased in plastic. So guys, look at this. And now you see how thin this is? Like look at that. That's thin, guys. That's like a pizza pie, you know. So I was like, oh dang. For sure, I'm gonna pick this up. All thin and everything, you know. And it could just be like soft lighting and everything. So anyway, we got that situated right here. So let's go put that right there. Now this comes in black and it comes in white and everything. So is there anything else in here? Oh, there is. Anything else in here? Nope. Alright, so let's see, what do you get? I believe they said this is a USB-C powered and everything. So let's go. Alright, so this is the cable you get. This looks like just a power cable. Let's see how long it is, guys, because you know, sometimes you need yourself a long cable. Sometimes you need a short cable. Well, you got a short cable this one, like pretty short. But who really knows? Maybe it can get the job done. And then right here, you got this is actually like connection cable. It looks like. How long is this one? Let's see. Will this be long enough? Alright, this one's much longer. You see. Yes, sir. It's like, basically, it's my wingspan. So, is that very long? Or is that short, you know? Because that's how long it is. Anyway. For reference, 6'2". I don't know if that makes any difference with the arm length, but that's my height. And you got a package right here, so let's see. What'd you get? Looks like you got yourself little instructions, maybe? Yeah. And also, guys, look at this. Bam! That's right, guys. You know what I always be saying. If you a good company, you always will include a sticker. Because, guys, great companies always include stickers. For sure. You know, the only company in my recent memory that didn't get a sticker is when I got this jacket from Nomadic. So Nomadic, I haven't bought anything from you in a while. Hopefully, you're including stickers now, because what you do, Nomadic? Include stickers. Anyway, so let's see. Hold tight. I'll be right back, and I'll see about putting this together. Alright, guys. We back. So anyway, this is what you got in the box. So I think what you need is not that. Boy, this is kind of hefty. Let's see. Alright. This right here looks like it got some sort of like cable management, but also looks a little flimsy. This little plastic pieces, but you know, good thing I got myself a 3D printer, because you guys know 3D printers, they're great. Anyway, you know, there we go. That's a little bit better. So anyway, it looks like an arm maybe. Get that put over there. Let's see what we got right here. This looks like the base, you know, aka the Megan trainer, you know, all about that base, no trouble. Yeah, that's what it is. So it looks like nope. I got it. Okay. Oh, there we go. And then you just gotta tighten it back on, you know. Alright. Alright, that ain't going nowhere. So you got that pole right there. Then you got another pole. Alright, alright. Alright, let's see. Screw that all in. Alright. Alright, that's all screwed in. Then, it looks like you gotta take this guy, so we'll elevate you a little bit. There you go. Then you got this guy. Maybe like this. Yeah, here. Here, we'll get you up a little bit higher so you can see it. Alright. So there you go. And then, let's see. Can this go lower? So I can show you better? Let's see. Oh. There. Alright, get you back down there. Alright. I guess. So, we back down here to a regular, like, length and everything. Oh, and if you're wondering, Osmos Pocket 3. That's what we're using, So, we got this thing right here. It looks like it got itself a proprietary mountain thing, you see? That's what it looks like and everything. Now, you gotta take your... Here, I gotta move the camera around, though. Moving camera around. Put you over here. Alright, yeah, that'll be better. So, we got the dealie right here. Then, you got the light. So, the light's right here. And I'm not really sure how this really would click on in, but, you know, we're gonna figure out together. Oh, there you go. That's pretty good. Hold it up pretty steady. Yeah, pretty steady. But now, on my table, all my weight is weight here, because, you know, I got that 3D printer, and that and everything, so. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know, this table might collapse on me. I might have to move some weight. But, you got this dealie, and you got it plugged in to the dealie. And then you gotta plug in the dealie to the dealie. You know, dealie. And, you know, one take wonder over here, so, you know, bear with me. You got this dealie, and you plug it into the wall, guys, into the wall. Then, you turn it on. Maybe. Is there an on switch? I don't see nothing clicky. Oh, whoa, that's bright. Jeez, that's bright. Turn that down. So you got the Kelvin, you know, not the Hobbs, but you got the Kelvin. So all white, all like Kelvin color, I guess. I ain't really sure, but you know, Kelvin, not Hobbs. Tell you what. Anyway, so what do you think? So, this right here is at 0 brightness, 1 brightness, 2 brightness for the turn. That's 12 brightness. What do you think? Like, look how soft this is, guys. Ta-da! And I could put the Kelvin on it. Ooh, get that warm light. What do you think? Darn, guys, that's at night. It's 25%, guys. That's 25%. That's bright, guys. That's bright. 25%. Let's see. That's like 100%. Dang, guys, that's like freaking bright as bright. You know, bright, bright, bright. Turn that on down. So anyway, guys, you got the knobs. You know, the one on the left is the Kelvin. You see, all white, all Kelvin, I guess. Remember, Kelvin, not Hobbs. And you know, yeah. Wait, that's 10%. That's 10% right there. So if I be over here, you know, doing me videos like this and everything, so I'll be like videoing like doody 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 doo doody doody doo. I don't think you really have this in the frame though, but you know, who really knows? Anyway, guys, what do you think? 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 You think it's good? You think it's bad? Anyway, we always growing, guys. Always growing. We got a light now, guys. We got a light. We got a light. So, thanks for watching. Keep spreading the good vibes along. You know, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see all of you in the next one. And you guys know, go Seahawks. Hopefully, they won the Super Bowl. Boop. Alright, guys. What do you think? What do you think? So this right here is how I got it set up. It's at 2700 Kelvin, and it's at 20% brightness. I think that's what you call it. You see? Anyway, you know, let me know what you think, because 20%, 0%. $50%. Anyway, you know, thanks for watching.